Nittany Lions sporting the road blue sweaters. They've won 5 straight, and off we go from Columbus. It's Jared Crespo. DeMarsico now will give chase, gets body position there on Chris Abel. Twisting and twirling, shoves it in front. And Everly, Gavin McKenna doesn't turn 18 until December 20th. Quick shot from the point. Ohio State with the opening goal. Broughton Sabo the blast.
Yeah, this gets redirected on the way through. And Ohio State has been good in the dot this season. Gordon, a little tip back to the point, and it goes off Dane Dowiak. It go off his right arm, his elbow.
Caron the other way. Unable to soften that pass, so it's DeMarsico now on the counterattack, dropping to Serrato. Off the goal post. Ripped there by Jackson Smith.
And the late man is Jackson Smith, and he rings one off the iron.
Little back and forth with Burnside. Sabo moves it around to Caron, back to Sabo. One-timer, Burnside scores! Power play goal, Buckeyes lead by 2.
Puck out of the corner in the 3-on-3 scrum, and they finally find the seam for Burnside. He lets it go, and it's a redirect by Riley Thompson, taking the eyes away from Radler, and not only doing that, but getting the forehand of the blade on it, continues to turn the red light on.
Matt Godelski, the one-timer rebound, they score! Nosing around, pops loose for Serrato with Wiebusch, over to Wiebusch, in, shoots, stretching there to make the big save, Christopher Everly. There's the forward, Gavin McKenna, so much poise. Godelski can't hold it in, Montez, shorthanded breakaway in, shoots, and Radler gets a piece of that bid from Max Montez.
Shorthanded bid for the Buckeyes. He gets turned back by Kevin Radler, so the Buckeyes lead remains 2.
Here's Gavin McKenna once again. Jackson Smith, the shot, that's blocked by Riley Thompson just as McBrayer steps out of the box. Gunderson's got a step, fires, and Radler the glove save there on Landon Gunderson. Broughton Sabo straight away. Caron gives it back to him. Carabella. Down low, Thompson in front, Burnside, and Radler quick to react to stop Davis Burnside's point-blank shot.
3 times they faced that deficit and come back to post a W out of their 7-1 record.
Gunderson to McBrayer. He's knocked down to the ice. Mike Collins. DeMarsico. Crespo in. The save made there by Everly. Charlie Serrato, always a good one, leading the nation with 17 points this year. Serrato, DeMarsico, blind pass, J.J. Wiebusch in, and Everly stopping that trio.
The youngster, 17-year-old Gavin McKenna, going one-on-one defensively. I'm sure he recognized that, but he'd been out for a while, so drag the puck.
Wise, short-handed, in, shoots. Radler stretching the pad to make the save.
From behind the bench with up top. Little miscommunication on the slingshot. Haven't got the definitive look yet, although Ohio State is challenging.
It's already the second shorthanded breakaway of this game for Ohio State. We saw Max Montez in the first period denied by Radler.
This will tell us.
For the stick of Amon. Things opening up a bit now. Carabella walking in with Caron. Carabella the shot. Radler hangs with them as the net is knocked loose. Godelski Missing the stick of Wiebusch. Montez is there. Up, but Gadowski will keep it alive in the zone. Gavin McKenna down low. J.J. Wiebusch from Gavin McKenna. That's what they can do on the power play in a split second. And now the Nittany Lions are going.
The first player in the nation to hit 10, but watch McKenna. Eberle's positive he's going to one-time this puck. He's going through the defenseman's legs onto the stick of Wiebusch, who whirls around Eberle and tucks it in. That's special, folks.
They've been encouraging Gavin McKenna to shoot the puck more. Now he can answer back. Now it's Misa the other way. Here on Chris Abel. Goes back to Crespo, that dipping shot. Whistled above the bar there off the stick of Crespo. Here's Matt DeMarsico. That's knocked down. Big rebound. Crespo is there. Denied by Eberle. Both teams begin this third period at full strength. Montez wins it from Chin to Graves. Gavin McKenna causing some problems for Broughton Sabo there on the breakout. Now it's McKenna right in front, putting it wide. Earlier in this game. So it remains a 2-1 advantage for Ohio State here with under 10 to go. Crespo's shot doesn't get through to the goaltender. There on the doorstep, Dane Dowiak has tied it. The captain comes through.
With Chin to Graves between Laubach and Dowiak, they drop the puck to the right of Eberle, and it never left the zone. Chin to Graves battling in front. He neutralizes one defenseman, takes his stick away. And Laubach and Dowiak also there, and Dowiak arrives on the scene.
Kept alive, in the drive. Eberle spits out a big rebound. Schoen holds off his man. That allows Misa to take a shot. Misa again, bouncing puck, shoots, scores! Luka Misa! First ever goal for Luka Misa, and it comes at a stellar time.
Stonehill, but he makes no mistake here. Finds a soft spot, has two players for Ohio State serving as a screen for him.
They get the shot off, but not through congestion. Another comeback win on the road for Penn State. The final 3-2 for Guy Gadowski's Nittany Lions.